The Carolina Panthers announced that Justine Lindsay will be the first ever transgender cheerleader in the NFL. And CBS decided to take it a step further. Let's play the clip.
Finally, the NFL has hired its first openly transgender cheerleader. Yes. Justine Lindsay first told the world in an Instagram post back in March that she made the Top Cats, the cheerleading squad for the Carolina Panthers. In that same post, she came out as transgender. While that post came out a few months ago, she is just now speaking out about the position, telling BuzzFeed News, quote, "I think more people need to see this. It's not because I want recognition. It's just to shed light on what is going on in the world." And you continue to speak your truth because we're here for it.
Yeah,
we are definitely here for that.
You don't know how many little kids at home might see that and be totally inspired and feel just more confident.
To me, this is totally different than the Leah Thomas situation because this sport, while it's difficult, isn't the same type of competition against other women we see with Leah. In all actuality, I have much less quarrel with this than with Leah destroying the competition by being the equivalent of a speedboat going up against a bunch of rafts. My question is, why do we again focus on the sexual orientation of someone rather than their ability to be the best? Do we not want our kids to be inspired by work ethic and ability rather than their sex? We have to figure out the best mechanism for inspiring our youth. How about we highlight perseverance, dedication, humility, and what you're doing for others? This shouldn't be a story just because someone's transgender. There are plenty of people who are transgender, but few worked as hard as this person to reach this goal. To put it plainly, our avenues for inspiration are distorted. So going forward, let's highlight the person for who they are, not what sex they have stayed or what they've become. And we might just find that pushes us closer to equality even faster. Very simple. Again, this isn't a Leah Thomas situation, but why do we have to draw inspiration from a sexual orientation? Why can't we draw inspiration from the person who accomplished the goal?
Or taking on responsibility.
Or taking on a responsibility. Like I said yesterday, have no problem with who you love, who you want to be, whatever. I've got no problem. But we keep trying to use this as an inspiration for other people instead of use it. I didn't figure out anything about that person in that clip other than they were transgender. I don't know anything about them. I don't know what they went through to get there. I don't know that person really. All that's telling me is I should be happy because a certain person is a certain way that's in a certain spot. I don't believe that. I think we should judge people on the content of their character, not the color of their skin, not what type of sex they are or want to choose to be or whatever. It just makes no sense to me.
There was an important phrase in that clip you played where they said, "Speak your truth." And
yeah,
I thought our colleague Matt Walsh, who just came out with his documentary, he did a good job of shining a light on that phrase, which is there's no speak your truth, there's speak the truth. Yeah. There's an objective truth, and I think I love what you're saying about, the meaning is created through responsibility and through what you took to get there. I have no idea what I have in common with this person, but that's something that I would like to know.
Yeah. Well, again, tell us the story. You want to inspire me, inspire me. I can go to downtown right now and find 5 transgender people, and I don't care like that. That doesn't matter. Inspire me. What did you do to inspire me? It's the content of the person, not their sexual orientation or what sex they identify as. Like I said, it doesn't matter to me. We have a bad problem of just saying, okay, you believe a certain thing or you're a certain way, we should just uplift that regardless without any sort of background just because you look that way. Imagine if we took that in other parts of society. It would be a disaster. That's not equality to me. Equality to me is, hey, the Top Cats just got a new cheerleader. Here's who that person is. Not, oh, hey, guys, guess what? We're only going to talk about the importance of this because it is a person that is a transgender person. To me, it's borderline bigotry in itself. Like, why can't we draw inspiration from what people did, not just what they look like? The identity politics and just relying on, oh, well, you fit in this certain group, so we're going to uplift you regardless, blows my mind. We will never get closer to equality, whether in anything, if we keep treating people different. Treat everybody the same, and everybody will act the same. It's the same thing I was talking about Pride Night and sexual orientation in a ballpark. You want to know how you make everything the same? You treat people the same. It shouldn't matter who you're with. There's time and a place. So again, we continue to see stories like this. Congratulations to Justine for making it. It's not an easy thing to do. It is different than the Leah Thomas situation for obvious reasons from a competition standpoint. But tell me about the person, not just what identity they identify as. Let me know about the person and what they went through to get there. Tell me the story. I don't want to just look at the cover of a book and then assume what the story is. That's the opposite, I think, of what they're trying to do. If you like that content, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to be balling every day on Crane & Company. Hit that like button while you're at it and go ahead and smash it like Derrick Henry on an ISO run.